guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured I would switch it up a little bit so to show you how I actually budget, and I'm actually using this new cash envelope system that I found very intriguing and I was interested in trying it out. So I figured I would film it for you all. Now, I do not withdraw all of my funds from my account and separate it into different envelopes. I leave a portion of what I pay in my bank account because I do pay that out electronically. So I am just going to be deducting a portion of what I'm going to be leaving in my bank account. So I figured I would just walk you through how I lay out my budget and me stuffing some cash envelopes. Now, if you did not check out my one envelope system, I highly recommend you taking a look at that as well. But here is the envelope for this month. As you can see, I have gone through and just scribbled all over it, but this is what I'm going to be using for my grocery cash and for everything else. So other is usually like if I want to buy a purse or something like that, or I would just also add this towards groceries, I can do that as well. But I like to just keep this one envelope in my purse always, so I will show you that in this video as well. So let me just write out my August week of August 23rd through the end of the month. Now this month it's a little different than normal. My husband, he gets paid bi-weekly and I get paid bi-monthly. So this month we just happened to be fortunate enough to receive a direct deposit every week. So that's kind of nice because it makes it easier for me to plan out our budget. So I'm just gonna write this out. I have a little cheat sheet on the side, but I'm just gonna write out what is here. So direct deposit, and then I'm just gonna write out everything else, like our bills and what we're gonna pay out. So grocery. For this week, I am budgeting $60 for groceries. It's normally $75 every week, but this week we don't need to get that much extra. So it's 60, 25, 3, 49. So I am just separating here my gas budget for my car, and it usually fills up with about $30, sometimes less, but I'll just take funds out for that. And then gas for my husband, he has a Chevy Silverado, and that that takes a little bit more money to fill it up. So. And we are givers, so I like to give something back to the church. So we're gonna give 100 here. And this part here is something new that I am doing. So the home fund, pet, personal fund, travel fund, we want to get a new car to replace our truck because we are paying way too much more than what we would like, but you live and you learn, right? So that's going to be our car fund. And then my husband, he needs a new phone. He got some water damage on his, so we have to plan on replacing it soon. So I figured let's just save funds and keep it aside. So this is the difference in my budget that I'm adding. So we're just separating funds for the home. We did purchase a new home, so there's a few things that we'd like to get. So I figured let's just set aside some funds from our paycheck and just put it away. So figured it would be good. $10, 68. All right, now this is a zero-based budget. So everything should total up the same that what I have it here. That way we have a place where all of the funds are going to. So every dollar has a place to go. If you all follow Dave Ramsey, he is big on just sharing a zero-based budget. So I'm just gonna make sure my calculator that all of this adds up to the 1406. So yep, perfect. Okay. Perfect. So it is 0. Now, just so you all have an idea of how I came up with these numbers, I'm just like dividing it by the number of weeks for when it's due. So this is a good way where if you could like take half of your bill from each paycheck, something like that, but it's whatever works for you. I am just budgeting for 1 week, so it's the bills that are coming due. And if I can take a portion of a bill now and then also next week when I get paid, that just makes it less stressful. You're not worried about like coming up with the funds. So now is the time for stuffing the cash envelopes. And I did make a withdrawal and I separated it into the denominations that I wanted. So I am just gonna be putting a little asterisk by the cash that I am separating here. So we're gonna use cash for groceries, the other fund, gas, and then the rest of these. These are the extras. That I created envelopes for all of these. So let's start with grocery, and keep in mind I am going to be using one envelope for grocery and other. So again, check out that one envelope system if you are interested in seeing how I break this up. So this is for the week of August 25th through August 30th that I am taking the cash for. So we need $60, so I'm gonna take a $50 bill and a 10. And then other 25. Okay, nothing fancy. This is just gonna go in my wallet, and I like the wallets that have this little pocket here because this is like a regular size envelope and it just kind of hangs out here, and I clip that. See, I don't do anything fancy, but these are the new ones, and I just like cut them to size, but they're just like plain envelopes that I had like a whole card stock of them. So I just labeled them the different items that I am putting in here. So you really don't need to do anything fancy. All right, moving on. So gas, 30, so $30 for my gas, and I'll put that in my wallet. My husband's gas, $50 bill. giving, 100. Home fund. And we are going to be visiting friends of ours in South Carolina. Woo! And we are so excited. So I figured we would add more towards travel. We do have a savings account, so there's funds in there, but I figured this would be like that extra cash in case we go out somewhere, which I know we will. So it's kind of nice to be prepared, right? So that's going to be in there. And we do have a safe, so for those of you who are watching this and are like really concerned of, oh my God, they have so much money out, like why would you do that? We have a safe, so these funds here for like saving for a phone, a car, and like going out, all of this would be in our safe. So that's kind of nice, very secure. So I'm just going to be keeping this home fund. All right. So these are going to go in my safe, and we do go to church every Sunday. So on Sunday, we'll take this out and we'll give it to the church. And I'll have my husband take this $50 bill and put gas in his car because I think my gas light turned on, so I actually have to put gas in. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with my zero-based budget. Let me know if this is something that you would like to see more often. I can totally do more of these kinds of videos, and if you're interested in hearing more of this one envelope system, I'd be happy to share that with you all. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!